V'hu inyan ishtachavos Yaakov zayin pamim ad gishto ad achiv. And this is the concept of the bowing down of Yaakov 7 times until he reaches his brother. Ratzalomar minyan zeh yuvan inyan yeridas Yaakov behechal ratzon chulu. And that is to say, from this you can understand the concept of the descent of Yaakov into the palace of will, and the inyan hanashikin chulu, and the concept of the kisses and so forth, the of emes v'yatziv. Bihiyos Yaakov l'mayla merkava kila kedusha. Since Yaakov is above a chariot to holiness, ube'esav hayanitzutz kedusha, and in Esav there was a spark of holiness. Ulehe asev hanitzutzos shebe'esav bidoso Yaakov achiv. And in order to gather in the sparks that were in Esav, when Yaakov saw his brother, Hayatzarich Yaakov liyired madregos harbe ad gishto elav bekarov. So Yaakov had to descend very greatly, many levels, until he reached his brother closely, in proximity. Ubiyos Yaakov karov elav. Bidos Esav also, and when Yaakov was close to him, when Esav saw him, Ratz lahalos hanitzutzim l'shorsham, so he ran then in order to elevate the sparks to their source, to their root. Ki kol davar choshek l'shorsho, kamo ner katon bihiskarev l'medura gedola, because everything desires to go back to its source, like a small candle. When it gets close to a great flame, ye'asef elav, it'll be gathered into it. V'chein b'tfilos Yisrael niskaber hakedusha, so too in the prayers of Israel, the holiness overcomes ad shanitzuzos hamefuzarim b'chol ha'olam, until all the sparks that are spread out throughout the world, misasfim u'mistavkim l'shorsham chulu, are gathered in and cleave to their source and so forth. Lo galu Yisrael ella chulu, that Yisrael was only exiled and spread out and so forth in order for the shitotz v'olim gerim, to gather converts onto them and so forth, which is like a concept of gathering the sparks. And that's like the allegory of a candle by the flame that we said. And this is the concept that he kissed him. Esav kissed Yaakov, and you have dots on top of the word vayishakehu. Shanitzutzos shosham olman nikudim, that the sparks that are rooted in the world of nikudim, shemisham naflu b'shviras hakelim, that from there they descended in this breaking of the vessels, v'hem nis'alu b'derech zivug, and they were elevated to a concept of union, shubechinas neshikin b'tchila, which is at first a concept of kissing. Ach im kein haya Esav batel lagamrei, v'haya kalo haya b'halos hanitzutzim mimenu b'Yaakov chulu. And if so, however, if so, so Esav became completely nullified, and he became as if not, as if he wasn't there when these sparks were elevated into Yaakov and so forth. Rak mipnei shelo haya zivug rak lamayla b'saro shel Esav. But since this union was only in the above by the ministering angel of Yaakov, alken nashko, therefore he kissed him. Avalamata mamosh, but truly below, etzil Esav, by Esav, lo choli bo haya, it wasn't with all his heart. That's why there remain sparks and so forth. that we still have to purify. Even though Yaakov overcame Esav's ministering angel above, Va'avos Timulabanim, and the forefathers are a sign for their children. Kivin Shebehem Ashorish Masha Asilihiyos Avodas Abanim, since in them is the root of what in the future will be the service of the children. Hayabekitzer B'Masem, it was in a short concept in their acts, everything we're going to do. Kach Kemo Nikudim Akudim. So too in the worlds of Nikudim and Akudim, Masha Batzilus Hayabehem, that which is in the world of Atzilus was in them as well. So just like you have a concept of Tikkun of Nitzutzos and Bir in the world of Atzilus, so too you had in the concept of Nikudim with the Nishikas Esav and Yaakov. V'havein ad kan l'shono, that's the end of that quote. That which I found from the Talmud, either from the Talmud from the Alter Rebbe or from the Talmud HaRizal, and some comments from the Tzemach Tzedek. And that is to say, with this you can understand the descent of Yaakov into the palace of will, which is, like we said, the concept of the Shtachavos till Esav. Shiorid madregos harbe matzilas ad heichal haratzon debiyah, that he descends many levels from Atzilus until the palace of will of Bria Yitzir Asiyah. And that through this the sparks are elevated, that Malchus elevates from the worlds of Bria Yitzir and Asiyah, and they're included upwards through the concept of the kisses, which is the concept of the elevation of the sparks of the world of Nikudim and so forth. And in another place on the verse, I'll find you outside and I'll kiss you. It's explained that the concept of the kisses is a great love from the world of Akudim, just like the allegory of kisses, that it comes from great love. They cannot be enclosed in the vessel of speech. So it's coming from a concept of keser, of akudim, olmos ein sof, that the oros is so great, so it cannot be clothed in the vessel of speech. Therefore, it comes out as a kiss. It's avarabba v'chein hu romiz al hamshacha mebechinas akudim. So too, it hints to the idea of drawing down from this level of akudim, shulamayla mebechinas kelim. That's higher than the concept of vessels. That's the world of akudim. The akudim b'kli echad, that you don't have vessels there like you do later on. Venus soser lahanal binyan nikur al vishakehu. And it does not contradict this concept that we said before, that on the dots on top of the word vayishakehu, that he kissed him, ki halahi bichinas nitzutzim shenaflu molam nikudim, because the elevation is a concept of sparks that fell from the world of nikudim. And through that elevation you draw down masculine waters from the world of brudim, after the halah of nikudim. And the root of this hamshacha downwards is from the world of akudim. And that's the concept of the kisses. Vayishak Yaakov chulu, that Yaakov kissed Rachel and so forth. And so too through the union of the world, of the concept of the worlds of Nikudim and Brudim, which is the concept of like Esav and Yaakov, Meir Bechinas Hagavoa Mishnehem, shines a concept that's higher than both of them, V'hu Bechinas Akudim Chulu, and that's the concept of the world of Akudim, which is hinted to by the kiss of Esav to Yaakov from below, which is the Hala of Nikudim upwards, up to Akudim, where there's no Kalim, so it comes out as a kiss, and then you have the Hamshacha downwards of Akudim into Brudim, which is as Yaakov kisses Rachel below, which is in Nehechal Haratzon, you have the Hamshacha downwards into the Mochin of Nukva, the Chachma Bina Chesed Gvura, and Hatorah of Chesed Gvura of Leah and Rachel.